want that old thing back, like songs by Outkast, 3-6 Mafia, and UGK? Then tune in to the Down and the Dirty Mix Show with J Prez and DJ T Did That on Wednesdays at 5 p.m. right here on the award-winning K100 Radio.
In 3, 2, 1!
It's Street Anthems, bitch. Hey, come on. Music certified by the streets.
This your man DJ Will Money. Catch my mix show Street Anthems live right here on this station. I'm playing the hottest hip-hop and R&B music. I'm also showing love to all the independent artists with the Indie Spotlight segment. So tune in to your favorite station right here. Let's get it.
Hey, yo. Street Anthems live mix show.
Yeah, keep it locked.
Get live with DJ Will Money.
It's going down.
Here's another exclusive interview on K100 Radio. You are tuned to K100 Radio, Hip Hop and R&B.
K100, you bastards.
What up, though? What's happening, everybody? K100 Radio, I'm your host, Mr. Thanks for tuning in to the show. All right, this is another round of our direct line interviews, man. Welcome, everybody. Thank you guys for rocking with us. All right, this is the second hour of this particular segment that we're doing for direct line interviews. And this time, listen, man, we rocking with Staccz, Brasi. I think I said that right. I think I forgot that. Hold on, let me bring Staccz on the line. Staccz, yo, Staccz, what up, bro?
Yo.
It's Brasi, right?
Yo, what's the word?
Staccz, Brasi.
Yeah, Brasi. Yours truly.
All right, man, what's going on, bro? What's good?
Not much, man. Working, man. Shout out to y'all. I appreciate y'all having me first off, man.
Man, absolutely. Welcome to
everybody
the show.
in the A, you heard?
All right. So, before we even get started, my dog, first and foremost, where you from? Where you representing at?
I'm from Harlem, New York, man.
All right, man. Shout out to the Big Apple. All right, the big dogs, the originators of this shit. We always got to give a salute to New York, man. Like, you know what I mean? Everybody's got to respect the fact that it all started there. It did. It started there. It got crazy.
Yeah, it's a fact.
It blew up and went all across the globe, but the shit started there. So shout out to the Big Apple. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
All right, fam. So a couple things before we jump into the interview. I want everybody to understand that first of all, I was reading the bio, and you're a battle rapper, right?
Yeah.
All right. We're going to have a lot to talk about. We're going to have some fun. Y'all ready? This is K100. I'm finna have some fun tonight. I'm telling you right now, this shit finna be fun. K100 Radio.
You are tuned to K100 Radio, Hip Hop and R&B.
Because I personally, battle rapping is the one thing that, even before I got into media, and the people who know me, who know Blizzum, and who know about K100 Radio, why we started, I'm an artist and a producer myself, right? I got into the game, and I started K100 Radio because I felt like it wasn't enough platforms to show some love to the grinders, to the people coming up, right? So we needed more platforms. I started my own shit. You feel what I'm saying? All right, boom. That's the backstory.
Right.
But I got into the game as an artist. I got albums out. If you Google my name, you'll find all that shit. But I never was a battle rapper. Battle rapper was another level of. It's like different parts of hip hop. It's like hip hop is made of a lot of elements: graffiti, dancing, all this other kind of stuff, DJing, all this stuff is the culture, right? But I, as an artist, I never was a battle rapper. I was a writer. I sit down and write my songs out and go into the booth and spit my shit. That's how I got it. So it's interesting now for me to have a battle rapper that's transferring over into making songs, and I got to be honest with you, Staccz. There's a history of battle rappers trying to do this, and it don't pan out. You know what I'm saying? So you know that.
Yeah,
you know that.
Fact. I know the stigma.
Come on, fam. You know I'm gonna keep it. This shit is 100. This is K100 Radio. You did?
K100, you bastards.
So all I do is keep this shit real. You know what I'm saying? There's a history of battle rappers trying to cross over into writing the songs, and a lot of times, more often than not, we've seen it not work. So I got a lot of things I want to talk to you about. First of all, let's talk about your career as a battle MC. All right, let's talk about some of the things that you've done so far. Give me the rundown. Tell me what you've done so far as a battle rapper before we even get into this music that you created, these songs. Tell me about that.
Battle rapping started I want to say 8 years, maybe 9 now. I was like 17 years old. I used to watch it in middle school, like growing up and shit. And I was just like, yo, I want to try this one day. And it was so weird. I was walking to the store, and I happened to see somebody that I watch on a regular day basis named Dan Bars. He was a part of like this group called Dot Mob for me. They famous and battle rapper or whatever. So I got next to him, and then I got next to somebody named Badaki Green, who was already in battle rap. Feel me? It started around the same time period, and then from there it just kicked off. I just wanted to see like if it was really what I watched on YouTube, like, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
I wanted to see what it was like, so I tried it.
And it pulled you in. So
it was scary at first. I ain't gonna lie. I didn't wanna continue doing it after my first one because I didn't really get the feedback I wanted. But some people was like, "You got potential," so I just stuck with it and kept going. And from there, it just stuck with me.
All right. So let's talk a little bit about the culture of battle rap, if you don't mind. And we got the songs loaded up, you know what I'm saying? And we're gonna definitely jump into the actual song that you created, but we're gonna graduate up into that. So let's talk about the battle rap culture. All right. So there's been different debates on all kind of spectrums about battle rap, the leagues, blah blah blah. My main thing is when I always speak to an artist and they say they're a battle rapper, how much do you feel like it matters, or how much do you really care, or personally, how much is your material pre-written before you go to the battle and you just regurgitating some bars, or it's all straight up off the dome like you just thought of that right then and right there while you live? How much?
Some people have the. I'm gonna say this first. Some people have the talent to like do it on the spot. It's really morally now. It's pre-written. Back in the days when we was coming up, it was on the spot shit. Now you have a chance to like. You have a time period in which you get to write. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And you can put your material together. You get your own like style with your shit and whatnot. Like, you know, it's like a starter kit. Like, but it's preferably like I feel like it's important on all aspects of things. But for battle rappers, it's big as far as like the pre-writing, the performance. It all plays a part, but it starts from writing.
All right, I like the answer.
It starts from the pen.
I mean, because here's my thing. Let me just tell you how I feel about it. Because again, I'm an artist, but I never was into battle rap, and I was never really much into freestyling. I'm from the South, right? So in the South, by the time hip hop reached us, you know what I mean? Like that part of it was just like the way our beats were constructed and the way we came up and the way hip hop was created in the South. Almost all of us started writing songs. Like we was like just trying to put our best foot forward. We really didn't jump off the porch freestyling like that because the culture wasn't brought to us like that. By the time it got all the way down to us, whole songs was created. So by the time it got down south, we was like, yo, we finna make a song. We finna go to the studio because we wanted to have a song on the radio.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? So by the time, that's why you don't see a lot of people in the South freestyling, battle rapping coming from the South, because as an artist, and I remember when hip hop really started popping off, everybody was trying to go to the studio. Everybody was trying to find a studio and sit in there and make a song because y'all groundwork up north of just, y'all ain't had no studios and no songs and wasn't nobody buying rap. Y'all was out there just rapping with the DJs. That's how y'all started and y'all created the culture. But by the time it got down south, niggas had songs on the radio and hip hop was a thing. You know what I'm saying? So for us it was different. So I say all that to say this. When you go to war, my thing with people who say bad things about, oh, it's pre-written. My thing is, if I'm going into a battle, I'm going into the battle with my weapons ready. My gun's been oiled. You know what I'm saying? Like my armor is on.
Right.
Like, nigga, I'm not coming in here half cocked. So I always was like, it makes perfect sense for you if you know who you battling. I'm gonna dig up all the dirt I can on this nigga to kill this nigga. Like, and then I'm gonna write it. I'm gonna have this murder well thought out. I ain't gonna go in there just blazing the gun.
Right.
I'm gonna surgically murder this nigga. You know what I'm saying? So I always felt like it should be pre-written with the battles, especially if you know your opponent. Y'all been hyping this battle up.
Yeah, that's what it is now. Nowadays, you gotta know who it is. You got the time to strategize with what it is you want to do, whether or not it's personal, whether or not it's bars, whether or not it's different type of levels. That's why it's some niggas that's disrespectful in this shit. You got the niggas that's regular in this shit. You got the niggas that's flat out aggressive in this shit. You got the niggas that's a mixture of everything. You feel me? It's different personalities you get in this world, for real.
Also, a reason why I never battle rap, because I know it doesn't seem like it because I'm older now and I'm a lot more calm. But in my 20s, I would punch you in your fucking face for like the slightest little thing, right? So like I never felt like I could take. Have you ever been in a battle and really was about ready to fight for real because this nigga tripping like he took it too far? Tell me about that.
Yeah.
Tell me about that.
Well, with me, like I'm smaller than everybody. Feel me? Than a lot of like my opponents. So like because of the way my demeanor is already set up, going into the battle, some of them tell themselves like, I'm not gonna let him yell at me. Like I'm not letting him yell at me. There's no way in hell. Like even if he gets close to me and touches my chest, like cool, that's whatever. That's regular contact. But if he yells at me, a certain way is gonna make me feel a certain way. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And I've seen this happen. Like whether before I started rapping, whether it was 3-round battles, 1-round battles, I've seen it happen. Like people get like some type of energy in their body. It's like I don't like that. Like that doesn't feel right. You know what I'm saying? Like it borderline feels degrading in a sense. Like,
right. That's
the borderline
what I'm
feels degrading.
That's the word.
Because you're basically grading somebody like in front of mad people.
Thank you.
So you can only like being another human being. You can only imagine like.
Right. So I'm not just sideline tripping. I be looking at battles like he ain't gonna slap that nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like I be looking at battles.
Yeah,
like,
some battles they do it though. I ain't gonna lie. Some don't care. They just pop on you. Like they throw their money away. They throw their investment away. Everything going, marketing, everything.
All right. Cool.
It's out the window.
All right. I just thought it was me because I always looked at battle rap and I used to always be like, nigga, ain't no way. You know what I'm saying? Some of them is competitive, but some of them just get so crazy.
I've been told. You know what's crazy? I've been approached by like my team before. Like Staccz, you have to chill. you can't. You gotta calm down, bro. Like it's certain shit. I'm like, I'm not doing nothing. I'm just doing what I got paid for. I'm not about to go up there and act no different. And even if I'm a generous, so like if I step on your toe or some shit or tap you by accident and it wasn't a part of my performance, you will hear me say my fault, and then I keep rapping and we get right back to it again. I'm yelling at you again. I'm doing everything again. You feel me? I just didn't mean to step right where I stepped. Like
right.
That's about it. Like
all right, y'all. I'm off the bat. And listen, I don't get too many battle rappers over here on K100 Radio. I don't know why, because we the shit, and I feel like we could do a lot for battle rap. There's a lot of things that we could contribute to that culture in a lot of different ways, but we just haven't jumped into the lane. I don't know why. If anybody feels like y'all want to bring this in.
It's going to change, though. It'll happen with time. You know how it go.
Right, but I just had to have that quick conversation since we had a battle rap on here. But let's get into some other stuff, you dig? This is K100 Radio. I'm your host, Blizzum. This is Staccz Brasi.
You are tuned to K100 Radio, Hip Hop and R&B.
And this is a direct line interview on K100 Radio. All right, Staccz. So one more thing before I jump into this music. Let's talk about the culture. Let's talk about New York. All right?
Right.
You represent Harlem, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Gonna let you know this is being recorded. I'm not taking it down under no circumstance. I'm asking some real questions. You ready?
All right.
Start. You can say nah, I answer. You can say Blizzum, nah, I ain't answering that because I don't want nobody to dig this shit up 2 years from now. You know what I'm saying?
You dig?
But all right. Let's start here. Because I love talking to my New York artists. Shout out to my New York rappers. Shout out to all my rappers all across the globe. This is K100 Radio. This is an online broadcast. We broadcast all across the globe because this is the internet, and the internet exists everywhere. All right. Now, the culture of New York hip-hop. First question, I'm going to ask you a question to ask the first artist. Right now, 2021, all right, who runs the game in New York on the rap shit? Like, who's not who your favorite rapper is, who's the hottest nigga in New York right now?
Oh, my God.
Who's the hottest nigga in New York?
Who's the hottest rapper in New York?
Who's the hottest nigga in New York? Like, whose city is it? Everybody, Jay had it at a point. 50 had it at a point. You feel what I'm saying? Like, everybody know, like, there's points when niggas got it. Who got it now?
Me.
You can't say you, Staccz. I know that's what you want to say.
Me. That's the truth. Like, I would be lying to you and everybody listening to us right now. I like, you know what I'm saying?
Can we vote you up next?
I don't.
And then just pick like somebody that everybody might know. I know what you're saying.
That everybody might know. All right.
You gotta have that confidence. I respect that. But looking at the game in a global atmosphere, who's got it?
It's like everybody in New York kind of. It's like some niggas in New York doing the same shit. I don't know, man. Like,
that's true.
I don't know.
It's true.
I don't know. I can't answer that for you right now. I don't know, bro. And
Everybody
that's me being honest, bro. Because like a lot of the shit I hear be similar, bro. I can't like. And anybody listening to this from New York, I'm not letting the city down. You heard? So a lot of y'all, y'all gonna take this shit the wrong way. But it's not if you're looking at what I'm trying to like. Like the art of don't let perception take you away from what I'm saying now. But understand that every time we play the radio, we hear the same type of shit. You understand? So I can't answer that question honestly.
Okay.
Because I don't listen to the radio enough to tell you.
Okay, so I like how you didn't answer that one. You definitely finna duck this next question. I can tell you that right now, because that was the easy question. I already know you ain't finna give me no answer for the next question, but I'm gonna get you on record as not answering this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? All right. So
let's go.
It's cool. I understand. You gotta be like, aight, because niggas might go back and hear this, because we gonna leave our shit up and we ain't taking our shit down. You know what I'm saying? So listen.
Yeah, respectfully, you know what I'm saying? But I gotta keep it 100 with them, like.
All right, so
I mean,
what happened in New York, fam? Why
what you mean?
Why when I listen to a lot of New York music right now and the artists, I'm hearing a lot of down south production. I'm hearing a lot of down south swag. You guys were the trendsetters. Everybody was trying to sound like they was from New York at one time, and that shit flipped.
Right.
I don't particularly care for it, because when I want to hear some East Coast shit, I want to hear some East Coast shit. When I want to hear some West Coast shit, I want to hear some West Coast shit. When I want to hear some down south shit, I want to hear some down south shit. I don't like the fact that everybody trying to rap over trap beats. That aggravates me. All right? But New York was the last place, and people want to blame it on Ebro, 97.5, who the fuck ever. I don't care. What do you feel right now as far as that goes, as far as the culture of just New York sounding like New York? A lot of y'all don't sound like New York no more. How do you feel about that?
I'm gonna keep it 100, because I was having a conversation with my manager earlier. Shout out Shaw. Basically, it's like this, right? Remember when Chief Keef came out with Love Sosa? I Don't Like, and all that shit. When the drill scene came out, around that time period, New York still kind of had a voice with rap. The drill scene didn't necessarily take over nothing yet. It was just in one place where it came from. You feel me? As soon as one person from New York decided they wanted to take that, like, once it got to New York, they became comfortable with it. You understand what I'm saying? They became comfortable with that sound, with that wave, because it's easier to catch your ear of somebody if you're saying something catchy. If you say some shit that everybody say while we having a regular conversation right now that's in lingo, and you put it in a song in that format, and it hit, because it hit for somebody else, and it hit for 3 niggas on your block, then it hit for 7 other uncles you knew in another state. You know what I'm saying? It's terrible that everybody's gonna take that one system and try to make it theirs, bro. So where we went wrong at was forgetting that we rap over here. You know what I'm saying? Like, we rap over here. Like, we get on beats and we talk how we talk. You know what I'm saying? For the rappers, like, you got the niggas that do it for the block. You got the niggas that do it for the community. You got the niggas that do it for the angels. And you know what I'm saying? Like, whatever you do it for, niggas rap. Right. That's just point blank what it is. Like, and on top of that, once the niggas started popping perks, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's when certain artists decided they wanted to go from being Mr. Rap to me being Mr. I'm a rap but trap rap whenever I feel like doing that. And then later on in a year from now, I'll probably give y'all another rap album. But for now, this year, we doing all drill, all trap, all yerky music. Like, this is what it is. We lit. Boom. And what's sad is the people from that state, New York, are gonna eat it, bro. A lot of these niggas have aspirations, bro, and their aspirations come with whatever is lit right now. That's just basically what it is. They don't got their own ways. It's not a part of their program. Like, a nigga don't pick his notepad up unless you real about yourself, right? And say, yo, I'm about to write my own story down on this beat. Now, Now, granted, follow legends, you'll be a legend. That's my name. That's my number one motto. Niggas I think is legends in the game that I would listen to or have an influence on my music. Majority of them came from New York and down south because I lived in Atlanta when I was younger.
Right.
So Future plays a part in a lot of my shit. You know what I'm saying? When I was younger, Easter Pink was out. I was still in middle school.
Okay.
He wasn't doing Dirty Sprite yet and none of that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like
right.
None of this new Future shit. It wasn't out yet when I was growing up, bro. I was on Easter Pink. I was on whatever he was. You know what I mean?
Right.
That shit. So it's all about whatever wave they feel like getting glued to. Watch. Once this drill shit fades, if it wasn't for rest in peace to Cuz. If it wasn't for Pop Smoke, I don't think this drill shit really would have had an extra arm in New York. Because they was doing it in Chicago, but it wasn't. Niggas was just listening to it out here around that time period. Wasn't nobody trying to rap like that. You feel me? Until a New York nigga decided he wanted to step into that lane. That's its own genre, bro. The problem is niggas let it take everything. Some niggas know how to still stick to the code, stick to the book, like what rap is. You know what I mean? They still do it. You can hear it. Like, you know who's who. But when you look at the majority percentage of artists, especially the ones coming up, and some of the mainstream here and there, is drill shit. They're prone to one thing.
Now you see,
they're prone to one thing.
Listen, Staccz, that's why I was just quiet. I said, let me chill and let him go all the way with this. You know what I'm saying? Right?
Yeah, I
wanted you to
appreciate that,
I wanted you to get all that out. You know what I'm saying? Because that saved me from saying the same shit that I was about to say and what led me to the conversation. Now, you could have answered my other, if you said all that, you could have answered my other question too. But it's okay, it's cool. This is K100 Radio.
You are tuned to K100 Radio, hip hop and R&B.
All right. Now, you know the drill.
K100, you bastards.
We're all about the music here at K100 Radio, and that's why we do this damn thing over here. This is why we do these direct line interviews. Like I said, I created this platform as a way to give other independent artists and other grinders a dope-ass way to, present themselves, and hopefully you guys appreciate it and like it. All right, Staccz, so we're going to get into the music. Now, we already talked about battle rapping. We talked about New York. We talked about the culture. We talked about a lot of stuff. So now, here's where we go from an artist who was a battle rapper who's now creating songs. First question before we play with these first songs. How difficult was that for you? Because obviously it's hard because we've seen so many people fail at this. All right. Obviously it's not that easy to go from battle rap to making songs. How was it for you?
Keep it 100 with you, right? I was already doing music when I was younger coming up, right? And it was like, as you can see, like it's a harder platform to like kick through the music door than it is through battle rap. Battle rap's a free community. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like you can be whoever you want to be. They don't care. Like they don't care.
Right.
They don't care. Like, you can be who you want, right? Whatever story you want. You was a nerd in high school. Cool. Come in battle rap, you gangster. You gonna cuddle. I'm gonna get that shit. You know what I mean? Right. Like, you could be whoever you want to be, gangster, whatever, like whatever. So in this estate, I was kind of trying to figure out. Like I said, I wanted to know what it was like, but I still stuck to the music. The problem was I didn't know what my sound was, which isn't really a problem, truth be told. So let me reiterate myself. What it was I didn't know my sound yet. I didn't have one.
Right.
You feel me? So I went ahead with battle rap, and once I took that serious, it was like, okay, it was kind of hard for me at first to like go back into that because I was so into this. So I'm like, let me figure this out, and then one day it just came back to me like, boom.
Right. Okay.
Got it now. You feel me? Like, and then from there I was able to just elevate it how I wanted it, so where I could juggle both and still keep it in one box. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is who this is, but it's easier for me to like work with. You know what I'm saying? Because that shit is hard, bro. That shit is hard.
I feel
you get booked like, every other month, bro. That shit is hard, bro. Yeah. I go to the studio every other day. I'm here right now, matter of fact. While I'm talking to you.
All right. So we got two joints. I got the Ivory Coast joint and the other joint. What was the other one? What was the other song? Staccz.
Which one?
I got Ivory Coast, and what was the other record? Because it's not a name on it.
Slack Junkie.
Slack Junkie. All right. Which one you want to go first? Which one you want to play first?
You could play Ivory Coast first.
All right. So tell me what we about to get into. I'm finna play Ivory Coast. I want you to give me a drop. Give me a drop. I'm gonna stop the music. All right. Hold on. Stop the background music. All right. I want you to give me a drop. I want you to introduce this Ivory Coast record for our audience. Oh, he in the studio.
Oh, no, I'm here. My fault. Y'all I'm sorry, y'all. Y'all needed a drop. Yo, this is Ivory Coast off my self-therapy album that's out now on all streaming platforms. Go get it. K100, what up?
All right, let's get into
Let's
it.
go crazy.
Staccz, Brasi, Ivory Coast, K100 Radio.
K100, you bastards.
I gotta find a number to call in from them. I gotta call from this shit.
Grab your lady at the flyer. 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 Bonjour, baby, comment ça va? What you doing? Où tu vas? Where you going, bro? Where you going, yeah? Bonjour, baby, comment ça va? What you doing? How you doing? Où tu vas? Where you going? I'm just a youngin' from the coast, baby. I'm just tryna set a tone, guarantee you hit a note, baby. Take a ride with me. These other bitches swear they love me, but they lie to me. Tell me what you thinking, come get high with me. Take that bad, more I move when you shine for me. Please hold it down. Loving your crown. Don't gotta push for attention, don't need no loud crowd. Take your trips around the town, book a B&B, fashion over for your nightgown. Lights out, 5-star, plumbing, water leak, we put the pipe down. Took a fire, let's ignite now. Take some flights now, I'ma show you how it go. Have a party, hit the floor, you ain't never need a coach. We can keep it on the low, the world don't even gotta know. Yeah, I admit your damn throat. Yeah, I admit your damn throat. Yeah, bonjour, baby, comment ça va? What you do? Où tu vas? Where you going? Let me talk to you. Bonjour, baby, comment ça va? What you do? Où tu vas? I got a question, what's your sign, baby? And I hope you say Aries just cause they lie, baby. Loyalty, 100, aspirations on 1,000. Posture on 103, yeah, they be silent. So let mama say what's up. Hit your line, I pick you up. Bands with the Panameric group, looking up. Horizon play a part, universal with his touch. Caught you from a distance, I ain't even about to start. That nigga playing games, is that really what you want? Put yourself first and you gon' always be in front. You a queen, keep it up, don't let them tell you this was love. Counting numbers, sipping wine, how you setting up? Been through wars, felt her scissors cut. See shit that they couldn't, got your vision up. Goddamn, no woman, no man, yeah. Goddamn, no woman, no man, yeah. Bonjour, baby, comment ça va? What you do? Où tu vas? Where you going? Bonjour, baby, comment ça va? What you do? How you doing? Où tu vas? Where you go?
Here's another exclusive interview on K100 Radio.
K100, you bastard.
K100 Radio, I'm your host, Blizzard, and that was Staccz, Brasi. All right, that was the homie Heat. That one had like a kind of like a I don't know, like a Caribbean vibe. Staccz. I wasn't expecting to hear that. It was a little bit different.
Yo, Staccz jumped in the studio. He on another line waiting on you.
Oh, hold on a second. I got him right here. Hold on. There you go, Staccz.
Yo, my fault. Pardon me.
All right, I got you. I got you. Yo, that one was a little bit different though. You know what I'm saying? That was a little bit different. Hello?
That was I'm here. Y'all can hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. I got you. Go ahead.
Yeah, what it is I'm West African, you feel me? I'm from the Ivory Coast, like that's my cultural background.
Oh.
I speak French, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So, going into that record, it was kind of like, yo, how am I going to do this? Because I'm going to keep it a buck with y'all, right? And all my fans listening, everybody tuning in, everybody that just came, I hate my French. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I hate it. Like, my wife loves it. My mom's just cool with it. Like, she understands it. She can still figure out what I'm saying, but I can't, like, I don't, I mean, but I was able to go in there and just get in tune with myself, bro. Tap in that rock star side of me, and it was just over. Like,
yeah, that one. That one just one of those. Let me just say this. I'm not trying to compare you to anybody, but that's like one of those. Like that's like a I would say close to like a French Montana, where you know how you listen to some of French Montana music, and it's like you hear it and it be a vibe, and you completely forget he from up top, like at all. You know what I'm saying? Like some of the music, You be like, he from what? You know what I'm saying? Like, he from where? You know what I'm saying? So it kind of just, I'm not saying it's like his, but it put me in the mind of that. You know what I'm saying? Like, if somebody says,
I ain't gonna lie, bro. I'm not offended at all. I take that as a compliment, truth be told. Like, I don't know why other artists would get mad at that. Because I would want to, I mean, who wouldn't want to be compared to somebody else making, I mean, that type of music and give you that type of feel and it works for you. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, that's one of the reasons why I make shit like that.
Right.
It's not always about violence or, you know, thrill music or catching a chick at a restaurant. Like, they want to hear what can they dance to? Like, you got something they can dance to? You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, something they could just get up with their lady or get up with your mom. That's one of those. Like, you could dance around your house with that shit on. You know what I'm saying? Clean your crib with that on. Like, and that's on all play. That's on the playlist too. Like, y'all playlist on Spotify, so y'all go get that. Y'all into the playlist shit.
It's got that kind of vibe. I just came back from the Virgin Islands of Puerto Rico, and I heard a lot of that vibe for the past week and a half. 2 weeks. I just came back from the islands off vacation, so heard a lot of that. You feel what I'm saying? Heard a lot of that. You know what I'm saying? Word. Yeah. All right, so this next one, Slack Junkie, right?
Mm-hmm.
Tell me about this before we jump into this joint.
Slack Junkie is more like a personal type of record. Going into my self-therapy album, I was going through like a lot of like emotional trauma and shit. I'm an emotional introvert myself, so a lot of the times I don't like to talk to people. Mm-hmm. You feel me? And I was just in a space where nobody would like listen to a word I was saying, how I was saying it. Like, it's certain points in your life where people will try to get you to look at things from their perspective and that only. I'm one of those individuals where I live with too much shit in my head to give any shit about like where you want me to look at it in any direction. You know what I'm saying? Like, especially if I already got my mind where it's at. So at a certain point in time in my life, I used to like play with THC lean.
Uh-huh.
You know what I'm saying? And it was for other people, let me get this out there too for the people listening. They probably gonna hear that and think, oh well, another lean sipper. No, that's not what this is. Like, notice how I said THC infused. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it was for a reason. I was coping with something, trying to find something within myself, and others won't understand that. But my inner artist figured it out, and I was able to just like put it there on that record, and I just called it Slack Junkie.
All right. And with everything going on about people having their ways to cope, people dealing with stuff in their head, all this Olympic shit going on, you feel me? And people working stuff out in their head. Who is anybody right now to judge or say anything about people and their mental state and how they cope and how they deal with it? Like, bro, that's a hot topic right now. Right. You feel what I'm saying? So
it is.
Yeah, you know what I mean? All right, let's check this one out, man. Slack Junkie. This is Staccz, Brasi. This is K1's Radio. This is a direct live interview, man, representing. Let's go check this joint out. You feel me?
You are tuned to K100 Radio, Hip Hop and R&B.
K100, you bastards!
I see bullets every time I close my eyes. Can't trust your soul, they surrounding me a lot. What's your choice? It's your life or your pride. Mama crying, homies, and I'm so tired. Pray to whoever know the rules is doing die. Put some slacks there at the moon, I feel alive. Put some slacks there at the moon, I feel alive. Put some slacks there at the moon, I feel alive. Don't believe these niggas when they tell you ain't fit, that lame tight. So you sky's the limit, but be hating in plain sight. Only do it for the fame stripes. Always talking strap-ons, just plain dice. Bad bitch in the crib, plumb my body, I lay pipe. You wanna match, I ain't the same strike. No, you wanna match, I ain't the same strike. Fuck Trump and Corona, I'm trying to get top in the Rover. Looked at my left, a bunch of spliffs in the coaster. These bitch niggas trying to put me on a poster. If I gotta get a toaster, then it's over. 5-year-old shots me a worst day. Try and get 8-inch new clutch for her birthday. I'm on the better things. Get a bad bitch, get a wetter. I see bullets every time I close my eyes. Can't trust your soul, they surrounding me a lot. What's your choice? It's your life or your pride. Mama crying, homies, and I'm so tired. Pray to whoever know the rules is do or die. Put some slacks there at the moon, I feel alive. Put some slacks there at the moon, I feel alive. Put some slacks there at the moon, I feel alive. I done lost so many to all kind of shit. I just wanna see a conflict. What's called a cocky, this is dominant. Carry 2 fours, it's a mommy shit. I just wanna see a conflict. Call it cocky, this is dominant. Lost so many to all kind of shit. I see bullets every time I close my eyes. Can't trust your soul, they surrounding me with lies. What's your choice? It's your life or your pride. Mama crying, homies, and I'm so tired. Pray to whoever know the rules is do or die. Put some slacks there at the moon, I feel alive. Put some slacks there at the moon, I feel alive. Put some slacks there at the moon, I feel alive.
You are tuned to K100 Radio, Hip Hop and R&B.
K100, you bastard!
K100 Radio, this is a direct line interview, man. We rocking out with the homie Staccz, Brasi, man. That one right there was a complete vibe right there, though. That one right there was like, yeah, that one right there, that one's ready to go, homie. I fuck with that one. Yeah. Yeah. I like the other one too, but I'm just saying, like, that other one is like for a particular audience at a particular time. You can't just drop that. You feel what I'm saying? But that one,
Right.
you can just drop that.
Right.
You know what I mean? Word.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. All right. So before we get ready to roll up out of here, I want you to tell everybody where they can find these songs, find your music, find you on social media, give out all your information, fam. Go ahead.
Yo, y'all could find my first album, Self Therapy, out on all streaming platforms, Spotify, Apple, YouTube, whatever's convenient for you, it's there. You feel me? Instagram, _RSD Mafia, Facebook, Rockstar Brasi, Twitter, NWX Brasi 103. Just hit me for these features, hit me for these shows, hit me for these parties. We into everything, man. We gonna get everything situated and get everything jumping, like. You feel me? I got another album on the way. I'm not gonna release no dates, but it's called Smoke and Mirrors. You feel me? It's gonna be crazy.
All right.
It's gonna be crazy. For now, y'all go crazy with that self-therapy, man. Shout out K100 Radio. I appreciate y'all having me. I appreciate everybody in Atlanta. Everybody that's listening, anybody that hears about this later. If you're listening and we went to school together, shout out to you too. I told y'all I was gonna do it and I did it. Stay tuned. Everybody just stay tuned, man.
All right, man. Good stuff, bro. Listen, man. Staccz Brasi over here on K100 Radio.
Time, man.
For sure, man. We'll get up with you, man. I think I'm adding that one to the rotation, bro. For real. I fuck with that one. So tell your friends.
I appreciate that, bro. Thank you, bro. Thank you.
Tell your people to download the K100 Radio app, support the platforms that support you. You dig?
Hey, yo, download that K100 app now. I don't care what you doing. Drop it. Get it ASAP. Emcee fucking 700 weirdos. Zip them up, gang. Bag talk shit. You step it, you heard? Let's get it.
All right. Staccz Brasi, K100 Radio.
You are tuned to K100 Radio, Hip Hop and
just
R&B.
Remind everybody, if you missed any parts of these interviews or our direct line interviews, always remember, all right, if you're watching right now on our YouTube channel while it's live, thank you, salute, appreciate that. But always remember, you can always catch the archives of all of these interviews that we do over here on K100 Radio. We have an official podcast on Spotify, and that's where they land. All right? And so we do that because we know a lot of you guys are already on Spotify, you know what I'm saying? Like listening to your favorite artist, you listen to whoever. So we ain't trying to make it difficult for you to find these interviews. So just if you're on Spotify, do us a favor, fam. Like go on Spotify, type in K100 Radio right now. There's two things that's going to pop up. Our Spotify playlist, which is the spin-worthy playlist. That's where we hand select our music that we really feel is like, you know what I'm saying, some dope shit. We got a Spotify playlist, but find that podcast. Follow the playlist because we need more people following the playlist so it can be more impactful for the artists. But also find the podcast, and that's where you can find all these interviews. So if you miss any parts of it, or if you want to share the interview within your network or whatever, you feel what I'm saying? Just like you share a Spotify song, boom. And if you're still super underground, you can find these interviews, of course, on our SoundCloud page on K1's Radio. You can also find them on our YouTube channel and our Facebook page. If you want to see the visual, you know what I'm saying? Just catch the visual. Then please subscribe to our YouTube channel. That we need more subscribers on our YouTube channel so we can start to monetize. I ain't gonna lie, I was slow getting over to YouTube, but I'm over there now. You feel me? And we doing our live, and all our lives come over on our YouTube channel and everything. So do us a solid and go over there and subscribe to the YouTube channel. You dig? I appreciate that. Shout out from Cali. Shout out to Sushi. All right, my people out there from Cali. Shinoval over there. Everybody watching us. Miss Jackson 51 for tuning in. Everybody, man. You know what I mean? RSB Mafia. Everybody over there on the IG Live. And the people that's still over here on the Facebook channel. Thank y'all for hanging out with us on the social media platforms. And definitely, I got to remember to shout out everybody that's listening to us on the K100 Radio app right now and on K100Radio.com or on the TuneIn Radio app. Thank you guys for tuning in and listening. Even though you couldn't jump on the social media streams, it's always more people listening than watching. Some people look at our social media numbers and they don't see 100 people watching, but it's always a ton of people listening because we're a radio station. People are driving around with us in the car or at work listening. So more people downloaded the app and listen on TuneIn Radio than watch. So if you think our numbers on social media when you tune into a live show is it, you're not understanding how all of this is working. You know what I'm saying? We're not just on Instagram or YouTube or Facebook. We're a whole broadcast with a whole app. People are always listening 24/7. I hope you download it and I hope you support the platforms that support your favorite artists. K100 Radio, I'm your host Blizzum. I'm getting ready to roll out, man. I'll catch you guys next week. Illa Kill will be back Wednesday. Please tune in for the music review, you dig?
You are tuned to K100 Radio, hip hop and R&B.
You know the drill.
K100, you bastards.
I'll let y'all.
In 3, 2, 1. It's Street Anthems, bitch. Come on. Music certified by the streets.
This your man DJ Will Money. Catch my mix show Street Anthems live right here on this station. I'm playing the hottest hip hop and R&B music. I'm also showing love to all the independent artists with the Indie Spotlight segment. So tune in to your favorite station right here. Let's get it.
Hey, yo. Street Anthems live mix show.
Yeah, keep it locked.
Get live with DJ Will Money.
This is K100 Radio, giving you the best hip hop and R&B mixes.